Oh yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to Double Trouble Fishing. I hope you're all doing well. Today's episode is gonna be a pretty awesome one because this is gonna be the first episode of a series where we're gonna be taking out one bait on the water, only using that bait for the whole day, and giving an honest breakdown of it. Today's special guest bait is going to be the Heddon Super Spook Jr. I got this one in bone color. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty sweet. It's an off-white color with some red accents. Cool thing about the bone color is it works in all different types of weather conditions. We got a kind of overcast day today, not gonna matter, but they would also hit it if it was sunny, raining, doesn't matter. The bone color works in every different scenario. So I'm gonna show you guys today how I rig it, how I fish it, and if it's gonna earn a spot in my tackle box going on. All right, the Super Spook Jr. is a 3.5-inch bait, half an ounce, and is designed to walk the dog. So it's gonna have that motion on the top of the water where it's going from side to side, looks super awesome, and the bass absolutely hate it. So they eat it. Today I'm gonna be running it on a medium power fast action rod with some 30-pound braid and a loop knot. You guys are gonna wanna make sure you're using a loop knot for baits like this because it's gonna give you that ability to really walk the dog on the surface of the water. It's simple, classic, and pretty sure it's gonna flat out catch fish. All right guys, as you can see, this is the only setup I have in the boat. Got nothing else besides our Super Spook Jr. Already, and he engulfed that thing. I've literally been throwing this thing for not even 3 minutes. Already had an absolutely nice topwater attack. That's so cool. Alright guys, so if you've never seen a walking bait before, this is what it looks like. Literally just walks the surface of that water back and forth. And most of these spooks have a little like bead or something in them to give that rattle. This one's no different. It's got the little bead, it'll give you that rattling noise and draw in the fish. So for me, since I'm in a boat, literally just gonna keep cruising down the bank and just casting it at the grass and just bringing it right back onto me. If I was on the bank and I wasn't in a boat, I'd be walking down the bank and casting parallel to it, just like this, and trying to work it parallel to the bank. You definitely want to be pretty close to whatever cover you're targeting. So this tall grass here, I'm really gonna cast it as close as I possibly can. I literally just want in it. That's actually probably, as long as you don't get caught up on it, that's probably better than just getting right next to it. So just like any spook, our objective is keep that rod tip down, just give it little twitches, and don't be afraid to give it little pauses in between. Change up your rhythm, start popping it faster, pause, a little slower. Anything you gotta do to make that fish bite. And like I said, that loop knot is gonna really exaggerate that motion. And if you guys didn't notice, I am using the saltwater version. And that's just because I also fish this saltwater. So just don't want my hooks to rust out. All right guys, so we're coming up on some cover here at this tree. There is a bird there, that's always a good sign. So I'm gonna slow the boat down. I'm gonna just try to get as close to this tree as possible without snagging it. Oh, I already see some action there too. Oh, that's just perfect. Oh man, I knew there was a fish there too. I saw it. He might still chase it, so you know, always fish your lure all the way up to the boat. Oh shoot, I'm wrapped. Okay, let's try it again. See guys, that's literally what you want to do. Of course I didn't land that one, but you know, Fishing is fishing. But that is the strategy there, is try to find cover like trees or grass or something. Pitch it right on top of it as close as you can. And just be obnoxious with it. Once you're getting a little closer to the boat, or if you're on the bank, just bringing it a little closer to yourself and getting away from that cover, that's when you kind of want to start adding those pauses in, because it gives the fish a little chance to swim out to it instead of just, you know, you speed running it back and it can't catch up. Because especially with peacock bass down here in Florida, they will come right up to the boat for it. So, you know, giving them that little extra chance by slowing your retrieve down is definitely going to help out. So, try to get a little deeper into there. That's perfect. Little fish, little baby. Just a little baby pea. It's crazy. These things, they'll eat a lure the size of themselves. I've had it happen so many times. But that one looked like it was a little bigger. Looks like they're growing a little bit. So that's good. Oh. Still going for it. See, he was going for it all the way up to the boat. And that tells me it's most likely a peacock. Usually the bass will, the largies will go for it once, and then if they don't get it, it's kind of over. But the peas will just keep on going after it. You guys saw I literally casted at this tree. That was probably like the 5th cast. And finally got a bite. So never give up on a spot until you think you totally fished it out. All right, so here's a little corner, which is always a good spot to throw. Oh, gotta follow. Oh man, this is crazy. There's stuff going on behind me. I'm getting bit right here. Okay, let's throw this stuff over here. Wow. And I don't know if you guys saw, but right after I gave that little pause, it started following me. Wow. Got a little underwater structure over here. I think we had a chase. Oh yeah, definitely did. Wow, nice peacock. Saw him come from a mile away. Awesome, guys. Just gotta love fishing topwater. Hi guys, nice little pea on the spook. I'm gonna give him a little send off. See ya. That one was really cool. Saw him coming from like a mile away. I saw his wake. That's the thing, they hear that little like rattle in here, and it's go time for them. Even after, like I said earlier, 4 or 5 casts in the same area, they finally are like, you know what, I'm sick and tired of hearing this. I gotta go eat that thing. And keep in mind, I've been out here less than an hour. I was kind of worried that I wasn't gonna have enough time to really get an accurate representation of what this lure is about. Boy, was I wrong. It only needs an hour and you're already hooked on it. Said I am running out of daylight a little bit, so don't have much time left. All right guys, I am gonna have to cut it here just because of the lack of sunlight. The GoPro doesn't work very well in low light conditions, unfortunately. But my gosh, what a lure. I mean, I was out here for maximum an hour and I got what, 6 bites? I only landed 2, unfortunately. But you know, sometimes that's just the way it is. but so much action with this thing. I'm not saying this just because, but this is definitely my favorite walking bait I've ever thrown. Like I was talking about earlier, the ease of it just does the work for you. You give it a little tap and it's already doing a couple walks. Like I said, make sure you have that loop knot on, and it's just gonna make it 10 times better than if you don't. I really like this color too. Like I was talking about before, this bone color works not just for this, but any kind of bait in any kind of condition or water clarity. Definitely a fan of the color, definitely a fan of the action in the water, and definitely a fan of catching fish with it. It was just an all-around enjoyable experience throwing this lure around. Now the final question, would I recommend this lure? Absolutely I would. Definitely go check it out, pick yourself up one, give it a little test. I'll have a link in the description with an Amazon affiliate link. If you're gonna buy it anyways, you might as well buy it through my link. It helps support me, and I'd really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe if you want some more, and then if you have any lure suggestions that for me to come out here and throw and give an honest review, drop them down in the comments. I'll be happy to do yours next. Thank you guys so much for watching Double Treble, and I will see you next time.